Today's deck list is looking to mill, discard, and hit some of the biggest reanimation spells I've ever hit in my life. And oh yeah, did I mention we're playing some Brawl? That's right, guys. Today we're taking a look at a really sweet Demir Brawl deck that's looking to do some reanimation off of the opponent's backs, not our own. But before I jump into the deck list and talk about it a little bit here, I just want to say, if you guys are new here, this might catch a lot of my older viewers off guard because I've only played Standard this entire existence of this channel, which has been a couple of years now. So this is definitely going to be some new territory for us. But going forward, I'm hoping to do some, other formats like Historic Brawl, historic, whatever it may be, on the weekends. Maybe have a weekend video here, maybe two Saturday and Sunday, who knows. It all depends on my time frame and how much time I have to pump these videos out. But I had so much fun today. This video is insane. Let's jump right into it and talk about the deck list here a little bit. So our commander today is John Irenicus. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this card is really sweet. It's a 4-mana creature that's going to allow us to basically draw a card every single turn, or we're going to mill our opponent out a couple of cards. And the milling part here is important because all of our win cons are going to be things like Rise of the Dark Realms. Let me tell you guys, we hit this a couple of times today. I'm sure I'm going to show a highlight here on the screen now, but we reanimate basically our opponent's entire graveyard. So we're hoping the opponent's running some creatures here because we're trying to mill them out as much as we can, force discards out of their hand, and eventually reanimate their entire graveyard as our win con. So we got some really fun cards obviously along the way. Good cards that are, again, going to mill them out. Things like early Rune Crabs, early discard, things like Thought Seizure. There's some other ways we can kind of get cheeky and win the game too through the discarding effects. We're definitely not going to mill anybody out with 100 cards, but we can actually take advantage of things like Turgid, which we did today. And Turgid can steal things from the opponent as well, as long as we're forcing discards out of their hand, which a lot of our cards do. But this opens the door for so many different really interesting cards like Drown and the Lock, where, depending on how many cards are in their graveyard, you can counter or kill something. And that leads me to my other point. We're killing a lot of creatures, right? We got to stay alive. So we've got a ton of sweepers in this deck, and we're trying to kill everything that hits the board. We got sweepers like Fioria. We got, what else do we got here? Where's it at? There's so many cards to go through these this time. We've got the Gix Command, Crux of Fate. Guys, let me tell you, we hit some crazy Crux of Fates today. But this is just, I don't know where to even start. We've got 100 cards to go over here. I'm not used to breaking down this many cards, but we'll just jump right into the games and check it out. But the idea is there. We're milling, we're discarding, we're killing. Those are our 3 objectives, and we were working our way up to some big end game, reanimation type spells that work off the opponent's graveyard as well as your own. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump into it and watch my first take on some commander, some not commander, some Brawl. See, I don't even know the name of it. We're jumping in right now. Let's go. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, so we're officially playing a brand new format, man. I'm super excited. This hand is way too expensive, so we're gonna have to send that away. This is, I guess, a little better. We got 2, 4, 5, and then a sweeper at the 5 spot, so this is keepable. I hope I can play well and not let people down here, because this is all a new experience for me. So again, I'm super excited, but a bit nervous that I'm gonna make some mistakes here. Oh, Meat Hook Massacre seems pretty good, especially because we see mono red. Maybe, I don't know even what mono red looks like here. All right, so what do we got here? So Chromatic Star, a lot of reading today. Sacrifice this, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever it's put into the graveyard from battlefield, draw a card. So they draw a card, they add some mana, they get a 2-drop Prowess 2/2 whenever it enters the battlefield. 20 or more instant sorcery cards among the cards in your graveyard, hand, library. You may discard a card if you do seek. Okay, well, we are discarding stuff, so that might not be helpful. Each creature gets, okay, that's fine. Deals 2 damage any target. Ring tempts you. Yeah, that can go. I still haven't quite figured out what the ring tempting somebody does. I know it has a sequence of things it does. I'll have to figure that out on the fly. This is a good removal spell here. The opponent doesn't attack into us though. Yeah, we'll look to remove here. Take that out. And the opponent has something here. 4 damage to the face. Got it. Okay, that's fine. That is okay. I do need to get some lands here if I'm gonna have some more success though. Let's go. We find a land, not the land we want, but the land we need. Let's get this down and hopefully, you know, start drawing cards here pretty soon. Got a good block against the Urabrask. Every time they cast a spell, though, they add a mana to their pool. And let's just do sacrifice Crown of Fear. I don't want me to cut it. Draw a card. Okay. A lot of ramping. I've noticed that every deck in this format has obviously got a ton of ramp. Pretty interesting idea. Okay, again, not the card we wanted there, but I'll take it. It's a little bit more milling going on here. We're trying to fill up their graveyard and eventually steal all their creatures, which I don't think they have a ton of creatures in this deck, so that might not turn out to be a very good viable plan here. I got to keep my defenses up here. We find the land. It's going to come in tapped currently, though. Strangle. Yes, it deals 1 point of damage too every time they're popping off, right? That's a good card because they get 3 fresh cards in the hand now. They're tapped out though. Oh, I guess they might as well swing here to get the 4 through. It's 4 regardless, right? Yeah, it's 4 regardless. So let's just block like so. Is my cursor supposed to look like that, by the way? The blue cursor. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let's go ahead and gain some life here, I think, and just take out, you know, their Urabrask here. Sacrifice. Put some counters here. Gain some life, and then, you know, keep drawing cards. That's the name of the game here, man. Just keep drawing some cards. Eventually get to our big, you know, top end type spells like this, and this isn't one of our big ones, but it's one of the win cons. How many cards in my graveyard? 4. So I can take out the Urabrask again if they want to replay that back onto the battlefield. I'm feeling pretty good about our position here, man. I really am. Got Terragrid about to come down. Hopefully it doesn't get taken out. And then hopefully Liliana can start forcing them to give me permanents out of their hand. But again, this is not exactly the matchup we wanted to see, though. Because... sorry, just trying to think right now. This is not the matchup we wanted to see because the opponent doesn't have a ton of creatures, and we kind of need them to have a lot of creatures for us to reanimate back to the field. It's a ton of sorcery and instant speed spells. So, nice. Nice. It's been so long since I played Terragrid. I'm so excited. All right, little mana ramp on my own here. I do think I'm going to play, man, I really want to try to get the Terragrid to hit something here, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe we play this. Let's play this. I'm so far ahead. It feels like I'm so far ahead right now that we really can't go wrong here with our choices. Opponent looking to play with fire. Okay, that's fine. Last card in hand. Hopefully it's a permanent. Highly doubtful though. Sorcery. All right. Sweeper. Got a couple sweepers in hand here. It's pretty helpful. They can't block here, nor can they block here, but I kind of want to make sure they don't flip this guy. Not that I think it matters too much, right? I mean, that's 9 damage. We've kind of put him in a spot here where we're looking to close. Yeah, I'll chump block if I need to. Got the crab. All right, 1 damage to any target. Sure. Okay, that turns into a goblin creature. Sure. Both are going to the face here. Ah, they're gonna put the goblin over there. Nice. And they scoop it up anyways. Nothing they can really do here. I mean, great first game. Not the win that we wanted to see, but hopefully we'll get a big pop-off win here soon. All right, here we go. Game number 2. It looks like we've got an interesting situation here. I don't think it's good enough to keep though, right? Yeah, it's not good enough. All right, this on the other hand, pretty solid. Got some early game hits here with Thoughtseize. the Scorn, and then hopefully we'll get a really good drown in the lock later. We'll keep this though for sure. I love that you get a free mulligan in this. It's pretty freaking awesome. I'm gonna give myself the Thoughtseize on turn 2 maybe here. I don't know. What are we up against? I guess I should have looked at that, right? Yeah, we're going Thoughtseize here. Okay, so this thing says what? Return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield whenever shrine enters the battlefield. So shrines. All right, let's get rid of that. I don't want to discard. I do not want to discard. But they are a shrines build, which is really interesting because shrines are not typically creatures. This one is. Yeah, again, another very interesting build the opponent's on here. I want to see a little bit more like aggro, more mid-rangey types things, but what can you do? All right, Skull Raid ready to go. I need some more lands here. Just one more land so I can get the John on the field. First strike. Creatures of non-basic lands opponents you control enter the battlefield tapped. All right, well, that's got to go, right? We'll take that out. We'll wait a turn, though. We'll wait till their turn, I should say. Not a turn. We'll wait till their turn. All right, opponent's probably looking to play some sort of shrine here, you'd think. No, they're just going to draw a card. Oh, they don't have any green mana, I just realized. And they just activated that for literally no reason. They had no enchantments or artifacts on the field. You hate to see it. All right, we're going to go in here and take another spell out of their hand. Honestly, ossification going to be pretty annoying, especially because I don't want them taking my John. I actually don't even know how that works. Do you? If they exile my commander, is it gone? I would think so, right? All right, start with a nice little mill here. That's typically pretty on par there, and then we'll start drawing cards after this turn. All right, let's do this.
Seize the day, my minions.
As much as I like, you know what? I should probably drop this card, huh? I think Drown on the Lock's going to be really good, man, because we can counter spells, destroy things. It's really good. All right, we're going to attack. But we have Rise of the Dark Realms, by the way, which is pretty insane. Take action, yes. We'll play this as a land. We'll discard this. All right, and then we'll force the discarding out of their hand of the last two cards, and we're got them pretty much locked up here. They're not able to play their commander either, so looking really good. Another land, but not a helpful one. Let's get this back into play here. Not gonna need to Drown in the Lock anymore.
I really don't care about your plan.
All right, so we've almost got enough mana for this, which is gonna be so sick. But again, not a ton of creatures out there, so maybe not as cool as you would think. All right, -7. You get an emblem with at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste. That's pretty solid. I think that might have to be the move here. I mean, killing this though would be nice too. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this. Just gonna kill that. Might seem a little weak, but maybe just alting that would have been the play, but I don't really need to alt it. I'm doing just fine without it. Excuse me. Allergies are going rampant. All right, let's go ahead and attack in here. Liliana gonna take 1 damage. It's fine. Bleeding him out slowly. Looking to get that extra card here. Nice. That'll work. That'll work because when they replay their commander, I can take it out again. Or that. That's a good creature for us to steal too. And it's about time too. Rise of the Dark Realms is about to make its move.
Payback is coming.
All right, we're gonna plus this. And we're gonna play Rise of the Dark Realms. Thank you so much for all of your creatures. I appreciate that. I don't even know what this is. Enters the battlefield. You may search your library. No, I don't need that. All right, we'll draw, attack, and that'll do it, man. That will do it. Holy cow. Holy cow, that's so fun. It's not even, I don't even think that's as big as we can go though, because again, this is not the best of matchups for us. I mean, oh, we've got Thalia, so everything comes in tapped. Brutal. Brutal, baby. Let's go, dude. That's sick. Okay, that was really sick. That was fun. That was fun. All right, well, I thought this was going to be like way harder, so I'm glad we got those 2 wins out of the way. I'm feeling the jitters kind of leaving me a little bit, but I'm still not 100% confident. I do like Gix command because if you notice, a Nim is their commander, so this can definitely be a super aggro build. But man, no plays until 3 essentially is tough. I could counter though. I could counter the Nim, so I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I do need to get to that Gix command though. I feel like that's going to be very, very key here. All right, Johnny's welcome. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. All right, that's fine. We don't care about their life gain. Rune Crab off the top was nasty. That's a great blocker for the time being, kind of protecting me from impending damage. Ooh, Scorn. Could take 2 life here for this if I need it. I'm gonna go ahead and because Scorn is instant speed removal. That's really good. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself the option of the Scorn here at instant speed. I was gonna play this and get it out of the way and try not to take any damage, but it's all good. Ooh, good creature right there. Good creature right there. All right, that's annoying because that's gonna spread the field a little bit here, so Tyrant Scorn not as good, but good Gix command target because it's under 2 power, right? As long as everything's under 2 power, we're good. Here comes the Anim, I would imagine. Yep. See ya. Not gonna let that hang around too long. All right, a Nim now costing 5 is very, very nice. Oh, and they scoop it up already. This would have been a beast of a game for us too, man. Oh, this game would have been sick because we had a couple of mill counter spells coming up next, and then Davriel was just gonna, oh man. Davriel gives perpetual. I mean, I've taken out commanders in when we first started playing this game with the perpetual -3/3, and opponents have scooped right away. That's probably what was going to end up happening here too. But man, I really would have liked to have seen this game continue. All right, what a heck of a start. Okay, oh, this hand looks pretty sweet. We've got the mill with the tree. Oh, anytime I can get Realm Breaker, I'm super happy. Guess we should see what we're up against though. It's rats. Okay, rats. Nice. Should have a good game here, you would think. You would think. Oh, they do get a creature here. Artifact creature. Oh no, they get to get my realm. That's so tough. That's so tough. All right, that's a bummer. All right, don't know what that does. We'll look at that in a second. Pay 2 life if you don't. Okay, so then we don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and play this out. Let's get this down. It's a 2/3. Okay, so this does what again? Equipped creature has vigilance whenever another artifact creature is put into the graveyard from the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on creature. Okay, that's fine. Man, they got rid of our tree. That makes me so sad. I do think that we probably should just kill just kill this and be on with our game here. Doomblade's not very helpful here, huh? We've only seen swamps. That's not great. Let's gain some life and attack here. Nighthawk Scavenger, very clutch at gaining some life. I've been in some situations where we've needed the life gain desperately, and it's been very helpful. Rat Colony gets 1-0 for each rat you control. A deck can have any number of cards named. What? That's interesting. I don't know why I haven't seen that yet. All right, let's get in for an attack here. Rankle. This is so beast, and I love that they don't know it's there, because I could drop Rankle and do non-legendary creatures down the road, which is so clutch. Rat Colony is sick, dude. This card is nuts. It's actually gonna help me in the long run, because if I can just reanimate a lot of rat colonies later, I mean, that'd be pretty sick. They take a Shieldred though, which is one of my big ones, but I do have Command a Dreadhorde. Choose any number of target creature and a planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command a Dreadhorde deals damage equal to the total mana value of those cards. Put them on the battlefield under control. That's so sick. Okay, we kill one of these, or is that not smart? I guess we try, but it's just, they're just gonna give me like -1/1 or something, or flash a rat in here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Put target creature card from graveyard out of battlefield under your control. That creature is black zombie in addition to other types. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this. I think it's Rankle though. I think it's Rankle. All right, we attack in, gain that life again. I mean, we're just beating them down and bleeding them out pretty good here. Get a nice mill. Pumping up the Scavenger. I have to even read my own cards, by the way. Yeah, if you guys are new here, by the way, I haven't really addressed it yet, but if you guys are new here and you're watching this video, first off, thank you. Appreciate you for checking out the channel. But we are standard players, so I am very slow to what's going on here, because I'm not used to playing this format, but having a lot of fun doing it, though. But what do we got now? I guess getting my Shieldred back would be pretty fun, actually. Shieldred might actually be the play here. Force him to sack something here. Yeah, Doomblade, extremely irrelevant, huh? Probably going to give that to the Scavenger, you would think. Oh, really? Scavenger is the one thing I would, be worried about if I were them, because that's what's going over the top and beating them down here. I could go over the top with Rankle too and get some value, but I don't think it's really that necessary. Discard a card. Definitely Doomblade. For sure. Oh, another rat colony. Okay, here's the deal, right? I'm all about fun here. I'm all about fun. I'm not really about making the correct plays. I'm more about having a lot of fun, right? So this would probably be the correct play here. But what I'd rather do is I'd rather go Shieldred transformation and try to get, the big alt off of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Kill this. And I'm gonna try my best to get a really big Shieldred play here. So we'll foretell this. Just keep on keeping on here. Keep on keeping on. Keep those rats at bay. All right, I need to get like a big mill spell here or something. I could sweep the board next turn. I have a feeling the moment I pull the Invasion of Fioria here, the opponent's just going to scoop it up. So don't know if I love that. I could just win the game with this too, huh? I keep forgetting what each of my cards do. This is actually, I think, a 1. Can I take that damage anywhere? So let me just read this one more time. So choose any number of target creature or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Any number. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you. Oh, to me, equal to the total mana value of those cards. Put them under the battlefield under your control. Okay, so that's interesting. So I could take that damage though now. This would be like, honestly, one of the best times to take that damage, because I've gained so much life. A lot of synergy there. All right, doing some milling here. We love that. We love that. Oh no, we were about to go crazy, bro. Oh, we were about to go absolutely crazy. I get why they conceded before we were able to do it, but man, let's just take a quick look here and see how this was gonna go. We were gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rats. Technically, I could have swept the board here, let this flip over, 3 more rats right there. It just would have been a really good time, but the opponent had other plans. All right, let's see if this opponent lets us get going here. Ooh, this hand is interesting. We've got the mana we need. We got a lot of discarding cards with a Turgid. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it. Got the Atraxa up here, but not the Atraxa I'm used to. Gonna have to read this one. Let's see. So Atraxa, Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink for 4 mana. At the beginning of your end step, proliferate. Okay, so it should be a lot of creatures here, you would think, right? We've already seen a Johnny's Welcome. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. A Johnny's Welcome is a card I've seen. We've got our first reoccurring spell. Probably going to use the Inscription of Ruin here to kill something, I would think. All right, they're gaining a lot of life here. I'm seeing a theme, so probably going to be Voice of the Blessed. Let's just get this untapped. And do I go Skull Raid now? I think I want to save Skull Raid. I think I want to save it for when Turgid's on the field, so we can steal cards through Turgid's ability. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, what does this do? Gain life. Creatures of opponents enters the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, you gain a life. Very cool. So this is coming in tapped. They gain a life. We mill them out a little bit here, though. Very nice. We get a great creature off the Luminarch there. The heck? Oh. My phone was making a weird alert. I like the opponent's deck so far, though. Pretty cool. I like that Atraxa. That Atraxa is really sweet. I want to try that. Proliferating at the end step of every turn. That's kind of crazy, man. All right. Let's get that Turgid down and see if we can get something going here. Mirror box is kind of crazy. How are you gonna have a mirror box in your deck? I thought it was all singleton, so wouldn't you? I guess if you're gonna copy a creature, but I don't know. All right, the opponent's gonna be pretty upset on this next play, you would think, because they're gonna lose pretty much their entire hand here. Okay. And whatever's in their hand, if it's permanents, I'm gonna keep those cards. I guess we should probably prioritize killing this, though, right? Probably.
Nobody knows Dominaria. Off you go.
All right, here we go. Skull Raid. Get me something good here. Give me something good here, Skull Raid. Turgid's on the field. Things are about to get spicy. I can feel it. I can feel the spice right now. Take action, please. Take action, please. Don't mind if I do. Thank you for your contribution to the victory. Oh man, that's disgusting. I miss Turgid so much, man. I miss a lot of these cards. A lot. So much fun. All right, let's see. Opening hand here is expensive. Oh boy. And we're up against somebody running Miro's there. Okay, so it's mono white aggro, you would think, right? Yeah, I don't think we can keep this. I would have loved to have kept it because Tasha's a really fun card that I was hoping to get some love for. This is really good because we've got, you know, the sweepers in hand, so gotta keep this one. Gotta keep this one. Okay, equipment. That's a pretty solid hit right there. Let's go take a look at their hand and choose a creature. Yeah, seems good to me. Sure. I honestly wanted to take the Virtue of Loyalty. I think it's the better card, but it's got a little bit more investment to its plays. So I think we'll be fine taking our time with that. All right, we do get down the Realm Breaker, which I'm so stoked about. It's my first time actually getting this resolved, and I feel like it's going to be one of the best synergistic cards of our builds. So I'm super excited. All right, let's go get some lands, especially because we don't have any in our hand, which was a first. First time we've ever struggled to hit a land drop, but hey, it's good timing when you got a Realm Breaker down. All right. Gonna need some more lands though, because I do need to kill these things. Shoot. Okay, that's not good. I mean, Meat Hook is great though. Do we start with this, or do we? We're drawing a card off of this, which is good, right? So I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Maybe it's this. I think we should draw cards. I think we need to find a swamp, because no matter how much I mill them, we're not going to find a swamp, right? So we need to give ourselves a chance at it, and we do find it. So now the Meat Hook Massacre is an option for 3. Not quite there yet, and now it's even worse. Well, I do have Gix Command that can get rid of the Miro that way. Let's do that. Sacrifice. Let's put some counters here, gain some life. All right, we're chilling now. What does this do exactly? Enchanted creature gets 3/3 and flying. That's just an aura though, so that's gone. I was gonna say, why is it just kind of lingering about there? The opponent's already scooping it up though. That's kind of lame. That's kind of lame. Oh man, you hate to see it. Man, I'm shocked at like the fact that we haven't dropped a single game is kind of crazy. We dropped a few games while building this deck. We built it a couple of different ways. Early on, we had different commanders as our options, but since we switched over to our 4-drop creature commander, it's been really good. I'm actually kind of excited to try this Waste Not. I don't have any discard cards in hand, but we'll keep it. This might be the loss we were looking for though, because we only have 2 lands. I might have screwed us over here. The opponent having Elish Norn means they're an ETB type deck. Oh, that's a good find, but as long as it's your turn, Duelist Deep Faith has first strike. Did we Doomblade that away? Shoot, my phone scared me. I don't know if we Doomblade that away, but I feel like that's probably the answer. If I had double blues there, that'd been pretty good. Okay, so this is a 1/1 artifact human soldier. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is its power. Well, I guess I should have played that before it was on the battlefield, huh? I didn't know what it did, and my phone rang at the same time. You caught me. You got me good there. This is a bad situation. This is a really bad situation. Let's go ahead and prep this because it's going to be a big creature, especially because the opponent running a ton of creatures of their own. Yikes. Never mind. Okay, I mean, we would have definitely been really good and well off if we could have just hit our land drops appropriately, because we could have gotten to the invasion in time, but I think we're going to get ran over before that happens. All right, so that's a 2/2 now. I think I go for the 0/4 body instead. This is a 3/4 toxic. Okay, Elish Norn. Now on the field. Man, we are unlucky right now, aren't we? I guess we go for the counter spell here. It's the best we got. Elish Norn gonna be doing a lot of damage to us here. Okay, so let that slide. Okay, that's got to be countered. They draw a card though. Pretty brutal on all the extra cards they've been getting here. Good news is if John comes in next turn, I start drawing cards immediately, right? So that's kind of solid. Down to 19. Oh my goodness. How brutal, man. Well, we just didn't get there, unfortunately. We had, I think we have like 41 or 2 lands or something like that with dual face lands included, but I don't know if that's good though. I think that's good though. What the heck is this? Whenever it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. Oh, it gets 2 because of Elishnorn though. Very nice. That's good games, unfortunately. That'll do it. Dang it, we finally drop a game against an opponent I would have loved to have you know, had a decent game against, because look at how many creatures they ran, man. There's so many. Reanimating this graveyard eventually would have been just so good. I love this format though, man. I'm learning a lot and I'm seeing a lot of interesting ideas, and it's giving me a ton of ideas. So I'm super excited to see what we can expand on with this. Eventually want to take a look at you know, historic and stuff like that too. So we'll see how the future, what the future holds, but right now, you know, a little extra videos here and there, playing some Brawl sounds like a fun time to me. They're giving me a chance maybe not to die next turn. No, there's too these are too big. Yeah, those are too big. I mean, let's get it out there and see what happens. If we block a 7 powered creature here, that's definitely not nearly enough. Imagine, guys, like 2, 3, maybe even 4 turns earlier, being able to cast our sweeper. Like, we would have been fine. Like, we would have been totally fine. But we let them do their thing. We let them do their thing. Pretty cool though, man. I like Elishnorn. Cool card. Wish I could have shown them our little song and dance, because I bet they would have liked it. All right, let's see if we can close this a bit stronger than that. Oh, that's a big dragon god. Okay, sure. This hand looks pretty good, I think, right? I mean, we've got the 2-mana removal spell into... Okay, we can make this work. If it is dragons, if I can find my dragon sweeper, that'd be kind of cool. I have a sweeper that sweeps only dragons or only non-dragons, so that would be pretty clutch if I can get that out. Love that too. Anything that sweeps here is going to be pretty good, I think, because obviously a lot of creatures going to be coming down. I like the bat here because of the lifelink and its ability to fly. It's going to be pretty useful, you would think. We foretell our Skull Raid. Got a Tasha. That's kind of cool. And I think we just go straight into the Skull Raid here and see what they want to discard. Opponent's missing red and white. Dragon's Fire. I remember that card. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Interesting. Okay. Wish I had a clean way to deal with that, but I do not. I do not. If I plus this, gives this perpetual -1/1 counter onto it, then they can only deal 2 damage to it. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to play it. Might be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right play, but we're gonna try it. It's definitely not the right play. I should have played out John here, but it's all good. I really just want to kind of test the waters with different cards here, so haven't got a chance to put down Tasha on the field yet. Grim Tutor, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, shuffle, lose 3 life. Probably looking for specific colors of mana, but they actually have all the colors they need.
Look at you. That actually hurt.
All right, we plus this again.
Don't
We
try
drop down our
anything
bat here.
cheeky
Now they can't really attack into us thanks to our bat, and then our bat just swings in, forcing discards. Love that. 87 cards to their 85, so this is gonna mill. Yikes. If you cast a search your library for 5 dragon cards named different names, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle. That's kind of nuts, man. That is nuts. That's crazy. That's a good card. I see why that's their commander now. So if I kill that, they just get it back and then recast it for another 5 dragons potentially. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. Do I wait? Does this have an attack trigger? No, it doesn't have any attack triggers. We might just wait here one more turn before I cast this. That is so nuts, bro. I cannot believe we found that right now. Cannot believe we found that. I need them to drop at least one more dragon here, and then we'll take them all out. So silly. So silly, bro. Okay, there's a whelp. That was one of the first most busted alchemy type cards. Being at end step, each dragon card in your hand perpetually gets just cost 1 less. That's so sick. It's still busted. I thought maybe it would have got nerfed, but definitely not. That's not a dragon, darn it. That's not a dragon. They didn't attack though. What the heck? Okay, so that's gonna actually put me in a good spot here to do this. I think we go here, take this out. Oh, you know, I should have taken out the claw. What am I doing? Shoot, that was supposed to be the claw. Darn it. What was I thinking there? That was such a bad play. I should have slowed that down a little bit. They have their Crux of Fate too. That's pretty funny. Aggravated assaults. Additional combat phases. That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna take this out. Only I can have that card. Dang, dude, I cannot believe I just killed the wrong creature there. I definitely should have killed the claw, because I would have been fine with them perpetually making their dragons cheaper and playing them more and more and more and walking into a bigger crux. But that's tough. All right. Let's take this out. Again, the more dragons, the better. Anything that's not a dragon can go. I guess that kind of worked out. 7 treasures. Okay, unload. Unload everything. Come on. Not that. Not that. Come on, get a dragon. Give me another dragon. Oh, come on. All right. It is what it is. Destroy all dragons. See ya. All right, what are we at mana wise? We got 7. We're getting pretty close to that Rise of the Dark Realms. Let's start forcing some more discards here. Lotus. Let's alt this, man. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Let's alt our Tasha.
You got lucky.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
If you weren't impressed before, you better.
It enters battlefield. You may search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Will. Let's go. Oh, that's sick. And then what do we get? A flying whenever you cast a spell, put a 1/1 counter on this engine. Okay, remove 5 1/1 counters. Okay. Whenever it deals combat damage to player, it deals that much damage to each creature that the player controls. Oh, that is nuts. This card is insane. Okay. Now, what if I just forced everyone to sacrifice all their legendaries? That'd be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? creature. The whelp. Okay, I'm trying to see if it have a pretty good Rise of the Dark Realms here, but I actually don't think Rise of the Dark Realms is that good here. I think it will be once I sweep the field, though. I think it will be. All right, Rise of the Dark Realms. This is gonna be nutty. This is gonna be nutty, guys. Oh, welcome to the Thunderdome. You're about to get ran over. I mean, we could still lose this though. They just dropped the big dragon again, looking for some more dragons. All right, they finally choose their 5, and we finally get to go with Rise of the Dark Realms. Here we go. Boom, baby, let's go. 1 point of damage. We'll do it here. Do that here. We'll do that here. We'll do that here. How about right here? That's good games. Oh my god, dude, that is so sick. Terror of the Peaks is something I haven't played in forever. That's so cool. Oh, what a game. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Today was so much fun. I had an absolute blast playing some Brawl today, man. I'm excited to try. I'm gonna try my best to continue something like this going forward on the weekends. Try to get you guys at least 1, maybe 2 videos, you know, like this with Brawl or Historic or other formats like this. But yeah, it was a blast. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. It really just comes down to time with me and whether or not I'm gonna have enough time to put these types of videos out for you. So bear with me. We'll see what the future holds. Hopefully we can get some more done for you down the road, but I really enjoyed this a lot. It was really a lot of fun playing something new and having to basically relearn how to play Magic again. So very cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know and give me some feedback on whether or not you like this, or, you know, if you want to see some Historic. But the weekends are specifically going to be for more, you know, having some more fun in other formats. So let me know what those formats should be, and if you guys enjoyed this or not. Until next time, guys. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.